Hello and welcome to Meet the Newsmakers. I'm John Garlick. I'm here with Mitch Conroy, 14-year-old super sport guy. Table tennis is your sport, right?
Yes, table tennis.
Now, you've received some really decent honors for a young man, so tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, well, recently I was named the Alabama Youth Male Athlete of the Year for table tennis, so that's really neat. It was really awesome to get like an award like that. And
So youth Male Athlete of the Year for table tennis.
Or like for table, I'm representing table tennis, but it's for all sports.
Really? So
Yeah, for
you're
Alabama State
Alabama's
Games.
Youth Male Athlete of the Year.
For Alabama State Games, yes.
Wow. And
Yeah.
the state games happened already.
The state games just happened recently a couple weekends ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. And you played in those?
Table tennis, yeah.
Yes. And how did you do?
I did okay. I didn't do my best, but I did very good. I got top 8 in the open singles, and I won juniors and I won doubles. So I was very proud of the doubles. I was proud of the juniors as well. But the top 8 in open singles, I was like, top 4 is my goal, but top 8 was fine. Okay. But yeah, it's fine either way. I played really good, and I'm feeling good again about what's coming up next. So.
What's next?
U.S. Nationals.
Oh, where is
Yes.
that?
It's in Huntsville, Alabama. The U.S. National Championships are in Huntsville, Alabama this year.
Really? So
Yes.
Alabama is like this big table tennis state.
Not really. It
Oh,
just
okay.
recently has started coming to Alabama. Like it surprised me when I heard the news about the Nationals coming to Huntsville. I was like, what? That's crazy. No way.
Why
Yeah.
do you think that is?
Huntsville, they're good at getting stuff. They're good at getting like big sporting events. Like,
Okay.
and there's something big coming to Birmingham too in a couple.
Didn't we have the World Games here a couple of
Yeah,
years ago?
that was crazy as well. So
And here in Oxford with the big sports park here, we have a professional women's softball team that plays here, right?
Alabama's not doing a bad job getting big sports stuff. They're doing good.
No, I think we're doing a really good job.
Yeah.
And table tennis is an interesting sport. Now, I don't know a whole lot of history of table tennis, but when I was growing up, I don't recall it being a big sport. It was something we played in the basement on what we called a ping pong table.
Absolutely.
And it usually involved adult beverages. and there were some people that were really good, and then there was me. So when did table tennis become this massive sport?
Okay, so it's never really become that in America. It's still exactly what you were describing.
Really? Because
Now,
not around here it isn't. It's a big thing, right?
it seems like that there's this table tennis community and there's this table tennis like world in the USA, which is fairly large. There's like over 10,000 USATT rated players like that they've played in a USATT tournament. But at the end of the day, like it's still considered, it's like ping pong. It's just like the little thing you play in the garage just for fun, you know. And it's improving slowly, but it's still it's like the #1 sport in China. So it's very international. It's a very international sport.
So what are the other countries where this is very popular? So we got China.
All the Asian countries like China, Japan, Korea,
Really?
Taiwan, those are like the big countries in table tennis.
Is that where it originated?
So the thing is, I'm not don't fact check me on this, but I think
Nobody's going to fact check you on this.
I think it originated in England, but China, like they needed like a sport that didn't take up too much space because there was something going on and they didn't have enough space to play the big sports. So they took up table tennis and they never stopped, and now they're by far the best country in the world with it. Like even in America, like the national team, basically all their last names are either like Zhang or, you know, very international.
So are you then the oddity in this world of
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
That's great. And so is there it's a big sport. Is it an Olympic sport now?
Yes, it is.
So it's an Olympic
been
sport. It's
since,
an
like,
amateur sport.
1996, yes.
Is there a professional component to this?
Absolutely, absolutely. So what I like to say is like ping pong is like mini golf and table tennis is like golf.
Right.
They have just minorly different rules, and ping pong is the one that people play recreationally. You can play it like competitively, but it's like just recreational. Table tennis is the Olympic sport, like golf. You know, it's the sport that people play competitively. You know, so when people say, "Oh yeah, I play table tennis," and I'm like, no, you play ping pong. Usually table tennis is something people aren't really aware of, like the actual table tennis component.
Right, and I've interviewed a couple of people that are, like yourself, very good at table tennis. And in the early days when I was interviewing, they were good at correcting me. Right. And I think, it sounds, you could say, oh, you're a table tennis snob, but you're trying to establish a sport that's a very serious thing. And you've got to make those distinctions. So on a professional level, what are we talking about here? The sponsorships, money, and you win money?
Absolutely, yeah. So
how much money are we talking about here? Baseball players make, millions and millions a year. What are professional table tennis players taking in?
So professional table tennis players in the U.S., professional table tennis are usually coaches. They usually coach. They usually they play tournaments. They go around. They play tournaments, but mainly they coach. So there are very few professional table tennis players in the U.S. They're coaches. So that you can make a living off of table tennis in the U.S., but you're a coach usually. You're not a player. So, but it's gotten better in the U.S. This year is going to be the second year of a new thing called Major League Table Tennis. So it's the new Professional Table Tennis Association for the U.S. And the first year was like pretty good. They were very high level. But this year it's like up here. Their players are so much better this year.
So are you on a team?
No, not even close yet.
Okay.
So that would be my goal at some point. But that would be the same question as asking maybe a top state 14-year-old basketball player if they're in the NBA. It's still I'm pretty far away from that. But
is there a junior Olympic?
Yeah, there's juniors are in the U.S. nationals and stuff. When I go, I'll be expecting about half the people there are going to be under the age of 18.
But there's not a team for that.
There's not a Major League Table Tennis yet.
Okay.
They have little things, but not really like that.
The U.S. Olympic table tennis team.
There's national teams for the juniors and stuff, but that go to Pan Am and stuff.
Are you on that team?
I'm close.
You're
I'm very close.
What is okay?
So there's 8 or something. I think last year I qualified as number 12 or something.
So there's 8.
There's 8 on the team.
So you got 4 to go.
Got 4 to go. Yeah.
Who do we need to take out? All right, well, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. So stay with us here on Meet the Newsmakers.
Hello, welcome to Let's Talk About It. Marquita Mansfield here, and this is the Mental Health Minute version of it. So we're going to go by kind of fast, but I'd like to talk about the 8 dimensions of wellness. Emotional. When it comes to that, you want to make sure you have effective coping skills. You want to make sure that you're creating satisfying relationships, and also you're navigating those relationships as healthy as possible. Another one is financial. That's very important because if you don't have financial health, well-being in mind, that can lead to stress, anxiety, and just a lot of inner turmoil that you don't want to go through. So it's very important to make sure you have that in check as well. Social. What does your social life look like? How healthy is your social circle? Assess that from time to time and make sure it's suiting your overall well-being. Also the physical. Make sure that you're eating right and you're exercising, because that can only enhance your overall well-being. That's very, very important. Intellectual. Being creative as you navigate life. Things that you can come up with, new things that can give you a sense of fulfillment. And also occupational, are you fulfilled on the job? Do you feel that you're striving? Do you feel that you can level up on your job? So be mindful of that as well. And also environmental, what's the scene like? Is the air fresh? Is your environment suitable for your needs? Are you able to thrive in your environment? So just some quick things to be mindful of, and I will see you next time.
You may not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here.
All 23-24 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months.
The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox. 24 models, you got it, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
At Bentley Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel but professional care. Come see us today.
Hey everybody, I'm Larry May. I've been in the entertainment business for over 25 years. I've written for the local paper. I've interviewed a lot of touring artists and local artists here. And what I figured out is how much talent we have here in Alabama. That's why we put a new show together for you called Entertainment Alabama. Come watch us for the hottest new acts and some of your favorites that are national touring artists.
For today, partly cloudy, slight chance of a rain shower, high of 88, winds light and variable. For tonight, partly cloudy this evening followed by increasing clouds with showers developing after midnight, low 73, winds light and variable, chance of rain 40%. And for Saturday, overcast with rain showers at times, high 86, winds light and variable, chance of rain 60%. Good afternoon, viewers. This is Justin Dill, weather forecaster here at WEAC TV in Oxford, Alabama, and this is your tropical update for June 28, 2024. Here is a summary of what is happening in the Atlantic Ocean, the Caribbean Sea, and the Gulf of Mexico. The Western Caribbean and Southwestern Gulf of Mexico, we have Invest AL94. A low-pressure system with scattered showers and thunderstorms is moving northwest over the Caribbean. It's unlikely to develop today, but it could gain strength in the Bay of Campeche over the weekend. Heavy rain is expected in Central America and Mexico regardless. The chances of becoming a tropical depression within the next 48 hours is low, about 30%. The chances of becoming a tropical depression within the next 7 days is also low, about 30%. Central Tropical Atlantic, Invest AL95. A well-defined low-pressure system east of the Lesser Antilles is expected to become a tropical depression or storm by tonight or tomorrow. It will likely move west towards the Lesser Antilles by the end of the weekend. Chance of becoming a tropical depression in the next 48 hours is high, 90%. The chance of becoming a tropical depression within the next 7 days is high, 90%. And for the East Tropical Atlantic, a disorganized area of showers and thunderstorms is a few hundred miles south of Cabo Verde. It might develop slowly next week as it travels west. Chance of becoming a tropical depression within the next 48 hours is near zero. The chance of becoming a tropical depression in the next 7 days is low, about 20%.
Hey everybody, I'm Larry May. I've been in the entertainment business for over 25 years. I've written for the local paper. I've interviewed a lot of touring artists and local artists here. And what I figured out is how much talent we have here in Alabama. That's why we put a new show together for you called Entertainment Alabama. Come watch us for the hottest new acts and some of your favorites that are national touring artists.
You may not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here.
All 23-24 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months.
The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox. 24 models, you got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
At Bentley Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel but professional care. Come see us today.
Welcome back. I'm here with Mitch Conroy, 14-year-old table tennis phenom. Okay, so we have baseball cards. Are there like table tennis cards? You buy the ball, the gum, and you got your picture on it?
I've never heard of that. There probably is.
I think we should start that.
I wouldn't doubt that there's something like that in China, though, like in these Asian countries where table
Really?
tennis is so popular. Like, table tennis is like the American football in China.
Really?
Yeah, it's that popular.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's the national sport of China. Like,
Okay.
yeah. That's kind of why they just, like, take over table tennis.
So here you are, 14 years old, you're nationally ranked, you're #1 male youth athlete in the state of Alabama. How did you choose table tennis as your sport?
So there's a story behind that one. So I'm a super athletic person, so like I was a runner, I played basketball, and like I wasn't like where I am in table tennis with either of those sports, but I was fairly high level, you know. I was on like Jacksonville's team like for basketball and stuff. So I was pretty high level, but not crazy or anything. I was okay. Like I wouldn't ever be professional in those, but I loved it, and that was the main thing. So I had I developed some foot injuries on both my feet. It's like this weird condition. So I couldn't run, and I couldn't play basketball anymore. So I've gotten over those foot injuries. I've had to, it's been a long time, it's been 2 or 3 years, but I'm starting to get over them, but now I'm sticking with table tennis. I was like, I need to play a sport, so I played table tennis, but now I'm like, I like table tennis, you know?
How long
So
have you
I'm
been playing
sticking with
this?
it. Like 2 years.
2 years seriously?
Yeah. Which it sounds like, oh, so anyone can like, you know, play like this in 2 years. I'm like, I've gotten super, super lucky. Most people that are like my level have been playing for more like 4 years. So I've gotten super lucky how I've gotten this far. It's mainly just motivation on my part, wanting to get good in this. But yeah, so I'm at a pretty high level for the small amount of time I've been playing.
How do
Just
you
luck.
train for this?
Well, so I recently, like, I don't have a coach. Everyone has a coach. I don't.
Why don't you have a coach?
Because this area in Alabama, just, I would be the coach.
I think your
don't-
dad
yeah.
has contacts. We can find you a coach.
Well, so what I'm doing is I'm starting to go to Atlanta more, like in places like this. Like I recently, just this last week, I went to a camp in Atlanta, like 8 hours a day for 5 days long. Yeah, I was like the lowest in the advanced group, so, you know. But it was good, lots of really good players, and just, you know, what you do is you just drill. You just do the same drills over and over, and do like 2 forehands, 2 backhands, that kind of stuff. And you just got to do that repetitively and repetitively, build muscle memory. And
So if you play more with better players, you advance.
yeah,
quicker,
absolutely.
right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like with me, since I haven't been able to play like people better than me a lot of the time, like around here.
Look at you. I haven't played people better than me.
Like around here, like it's very hard. It's like you have to build people and build them up. There's a few people that I'm like getting to be my level, you know, but it's...
Did you play Kip?
Kip? Yeah, I played Kip.
Can you beat him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kip's awesome. He's a really nice guy, and he's been getting better, but so far I'm still a little bit higher than him.
He's big in pickleball. Are you going to play
Yeah.
pickleball?
No. I'm not a huge pickleball person,
It
but
probably messes with your table tennis. game.
yeah, it does. And like with Kip, he plays pickleball and table tennis, so
does.
I kind of feel like that kind of hurts both sports, but
Probably so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're so similar, but they're different enough. Like, I feel like if you play like basketball and table tennis, nothing would really change. But like if you play like, you know, like pickleball or table tennis, like both competitively, I feel like that's kind of,
Well, I've heard people that play tennis,
yeah.
if they go to pickleball, it messes up their tennis game.
Yeah, because they want to hit it like different.
It's different. It's different. Yeah, different muscle memories.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I watched a video of you from this past weekend. What was going on this weekend?
Oh, in Atlanta?
Yeah, I guess it was in Atlanta. Maybe what were you playing?
So the last week I was in the camp. That's what I was doing.
You were playing an adult though,
Yeah, it's mainly
Okay.
people that are adults.
and you waxed him good. What I saw, man, it was every teenage nightmare playing ping pong. That you know, I'm going whoops, and the guy just like flap, and it just goes. Yeah, you nailed it. And then what was funny is you're like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, it's table tennis. It's really a fun sport to watch, and I don't feel like people understand like pro table tennis and stuff because they see it and they're already so impressed because they can't even see the ball. It's going so fast, right? But they don't understand the spin because you can't see spin.
Right.
The spin is more extreme than the speed. So you see the speed and it's already looks so advanced, but like you also see this. You can't see the spin, which makes it that much harder.
Well, you know, I watched some championship. I don't know what it was here a few months ago.
In Oxford?
In Oxford,
In Friendship, yeah.
Yeah, and there were some players from Huntsville that were really impressive. And I've never seen table tennis in a competitive environment like
Yeah.
that. These guys were amazing.
Yeah.
And now, and I think Kip was telling me that the paddles and the balls are not just random. Go to Walmart and buy.
Oh
these
no,
things.
no.
No, so give us a little primer on paddles and balls.
Yeah, so with the actual table tennis, like you get a blade, which is like wood with some carbon or without carbon. And you know, it's just like the blade, it doesn't have rubbers on it. And then you buy these rubbers and you can buy smooth rubber, short pips, long pips, medium pips, anti-spin. So there are like 5 different like types of rubbers, and then there's like a gazillion varieties of each one.
So do you choose the kind you like, or do you change up during the course of a game?
Oh, you can't change your paddle once you've started a match. But so what I do is like the ones that I play with, I like control with my backhand, so I play with long pips on my backhand, which is very rare for like a junior to play with long pips.
Okay.
So when I play the juniors events, like kids, like especially little kids, like even if they are my level, like 10-year-olds, they have lots of trouble with my game because it really can change the pace. It can make the ball go a lot slower, and it can change up the game. And then my forehand's super fast, so it's like slow, fast. But
So that's your favorite kind of paddle? Do you change paddles based on who you might be playing in this game?
like I've thought about that before, but at the end of the day, it's just like what am I most comfortable with, and I'm most comfortable with smooth on one side, long pips on the other.
Well, before we're out of time, tell us about the ball, because the ball there's something about that, right?
So there's like, you know, like certified table tennis balls, which they're like something point something millimeters. I'm not 100% sure, and they're a little bit heavier than like a normal like ping pong ball, and they're expensive too. So like the other day, I was like just playing around with my friends and stuff, and I gave one of the balls, and I'm like, do not lose my $4 ball. Oof. So like it's one ball is $4, and they'll come in a pack of like 3 or something, and it's like $15, $12 or something.
All right, where are you going to school?
I'm homeschooled.
You're homeschooled. I figured as much because you're on the road all the time doing things.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's definitely an advantage.
So we need to get you little playing cards, little cards with your face on it. Get a fan club. You got a fan club going?
No fan club.
That's too bad. We need to get that, promote you, and you know.
I'm trying to get a sponsor someday or another, but
A sponsor.
yeah, that'd be my first step.
So if somebody out there is interested in sponsoring you, who would they contact?
I don't know, honestly.
You don't know? They wouldn't contact you?
Well, they
Maybe
could
your
contact
father.
me. Yeah, they could
Or your
contact my
mother.
dad or my mom or something.
Okay. Well, Mitch, it's been great having you on the show. 14-year-old table tennis phenom, Alabama's male youth athlete of the year, Mitch Conroy. Pleasure talking with you. Thank you for taking your time with us.
Thanks for letting me be here.
And that's it for Meet the Newsmakers, and we'll see you again on another episode.
Hey everybody, I'm Larry May. I've been in the entertainment business for over 25 years. I've written for the local paper. I've interviewed a lot of touring artists and local artists here. And what I figured out is how much talent we have here in Alabama. That's why we put a new show together for you called Entertainment Alabama. Come watch us for the hottest new acts and some of your favorites that are national touring artists.
You may not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here.
All 23-24 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months.
The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox. 24 models, you got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
At Bentley Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel but professional care. Come see us today.